Hello. Okay, so I don't know if anybody is still waiting because I am a bit late for tonight's stream. I had to wait until the kids are in bed, which 8:30 they should have already been in bed, but because I move it originally the live stream was supposed to be on Wednesday and their bedtime during the week is 7:30. And then when I moved it to Friday, I didn't really account for the fact that I let them stay up till 8 usually on the weekends, but today was a little bit later. So they are fully in bed and they should be asleep within a few minutes. So I am just going to jump into the first sprint because I don't see anybody here. It's always so weird talking when I know there's nobody in the stream yet, but I also know that YouTube will play this for people later. Oh, why, thank you. Love you too. You're so sweet. Okay, so there is one person, and that's my bestie. So I know you're not going to be writing. So you should just, I don't know, tell me what you're doing or send me voice notes while I'm writing or something. But yeah, I'm just going to start the first sprint because I have decided I'm not going to let myself not write this weekend. So my goal has been to write 3,000 words every week, and I'm super behind on that. So I'm actually going to try to write 10,000 words between tonight and Sunday night. So like my goal is 2,000 today, and then 4,000 words tomorrow, and then 4,000 words on Sunday. I doubt I'm going to do it, but I figure if I give myself a really crazy aggressive goal, I'm likely to get at least something written. And good, yes, because you have a very specific book you need to read, Missy. I love how I'm acting like I'm so upset that you have my book, even though I completely forgot that you had my book until you sent it to me. Picture, I think, was that yesterday? I forget days. Hello. And yes, so 10,000 words by Sunday night because I know I'm not going to actually get 10,000 words written, but I want to give myself a big goal so that way when I don't hit it, even if I get halfway there, that's more words than, well, anything is more words than I wrote all of last year. So but also, so if you know anything about my story, it is about like it's supposed to be like the Real Housewives meets like Heart of Dixie or Sweet Home Alabama, something like that. And I came up with this concept without ever really watching any of the Housewives shows. I've been watching a lot the last few days. I just put it on while I'm doing other things, and it has given me so many great ideas. Also, these bitches are crazy, okay? And some of what they say and do is super problematic, and I have to keep reminding myself that this is like I think 2014 where I mean, it's not that it wasn't problematic, it's just that people didn't call people out for things the way that they do now. So yeah, but these women are so nuts. Yes, 56 days, and you'll finish it by Monday. Oh, okay. Okay. So if I get 5,000 words by Monday, you have to finish the book. I absolutely love this plan. And also, I absolutely love that picture of you, by the way. Okay. So the way I want to do it is I'm thinking we're going to do 3 20-minute sprints. So yeah, so I'm going to put up the banner, and then I just feel like super weird when people like pop in and out and it's just absolutely quiet with just my face. So with StreamYard now you can play music. So I do like to put like some of the music on there. My phone's vibrating and I guarantee no, it's not you. Okay. I was gonna say I bet you it's you. But it was not. Anyways, so I put the music on there just so it's not completely quiet for like when people pop in and out. But if you don't want to hear the music, you can just mute the stream. And ooh, okay. I feel like I need to like whisper so that they don't like hear my voice. Okay, let's go. Okay, so the first sprint is finished. I have no idea how many words I wrote though. Okay, so I have to add these up. So because I didn't just start, I'd already written some recently, but I wanted to go back and fix a couple of things. So like I wrote a little bit here and then I continued down. So actually, this is all basically new stuff, actually, all of this. So roughly 260 words. I need to like remember that somehow. I should be writing this down here. Okay. So my first sprint was 260 words, which isn't bad. Even though we went, I think technically a little over 20 minutes, but I had to set up a timer and do stuff. So that's pretty good. Let's see. Yes, I have a dog. His name is Frank, and he's my little buddy. So how did you guys do? Okay, what does that thing mean? I'm so confused by Scrivener. I'm like still learning how to use it. I'm feeling really good though with some of the stuff that I'm writing. Watching all these crazy ladies on the Real Housewives has definitely given me a lot to work with. Awesome. You're going to check how many words you wrote. And what are you working on? And then Lindsay, how is the book? Because I don't even remember what it's about. I think it's about like quarantine. Like I think it was written when we were like right after and published right after like COVID quarantine, I think, right? Okay. You're working to rewrite an all. Oh, very cool. That is awesome. Okay. So, oh, and we have a third person in now. Okay. Yeah, they were quarantined, but I only got 3 pages in and started fighting with other moms on the internet. You're gonna have to send me something later and explain to me why you're fighting with other moms on the internet. I always love when you find random internet drama that you can tell me about. So, okay. So, but also, don't forget if I write my 10,000 words, you have to finish that book by Monday. Also, don't let me forget that when we start talking about you shipping the book back to me, I still have a bunch of stuff that I was supposed to leave. I was going to bring to your house before I moved, and I never did. And then I have them still like kind of boxed up, and I need to ship some stuff to you. But I keep forgetting, so you need to remind me. I have so much to tell you. Oh my god. Okay, but don't tell me until after we're done with the sprints because you need to read during the next one. Perfect. See, it's not just the label, perfect. That makes me so happy. But also you have to remind me to do it. Because it's not like so I don't know if you remember, but I was like, "Hey, do you want this little like leather jacket for the baby?" Because it was one of the kids when they were little, and so I still have that. I still randomly have a pair of like your daughter's like leggings that were left at my house one day when she came, when I babysat or something, that literally do not fit her. I have your your husband's like drill that I borrowed and then never gave back to you. But I think I lost all the drill bits, so I'm gonna have to buy you more drill bits and send that back. But so I have that, and then oh, and then just a couple things I got you off Temu for Christmas. 156 words. That is awesome. That is really awesome. Okay, so I know because I've had that drill since I think like a month or two after I moved into my apartment that I lived in before. So I had it. I've had your drill for many years, but it's just now I have my own pink one. But I think that the charger for my drill that I have will fit the one that I borrowed. So if it does, I'm gonna try to charge it because I don't think you know where the charger is either. Um, so I'm gonna try to charge it, but I'll send it back to you because I've had it forever. Because you never know, he may randomly want to drill something, and no, I'm not trying to be dirty. Okay. I really wish I still had all the motivation I had as a kid to finish scripts. I think one time I wrote 49 to 100 page script with my friends. That is awesome. Well, like having the motivation is really hard. Not gonna lie, I would not be writing right now, which I need to be doing. And I keep telling myself I'm going to, but then instead I just work on my website and watch 5 hours worth of Suits on TV or something else. I feel like sometimes with motivation, when you don't have it, you just need to force yourself to sit down and do it because I was not going to do the stream tonight. And I'm really glad that I did. And now I'm writing and I have wrote 260 words, which obviously isn't that much, but I'm going to keep going. And I'm feeling really good about continuing to write today and then being able to get up and doing it tomorrow. So I think sometimes if you're looking for motivation or you just wish you had it, you just need to force yourself to sit down and do it and just tell yourself like I'm just going to work on it for 15 minutes. And then once you get going, you'll probably want to continue. I say like I know things, like I actually follow my own advice. Okay, so let's go ahead and start the next sprint in like 1 minute because then it'll be 20 minutes. And so we'll go from, I'm on the West Coast, so we'll go from 9:40 to 10 o'clock for our second sprint. Okay, and we are going to go, I don't know when it's going to turn to 9:40, but in like a minute. Well, you should definitely do your homework. Okay, so you do your homework. Lindsay, you read or fight with people. I don't really know what you're doing, but yeah. And then I will see you guys back in 20 minutes. Okay, how did everybody do? Okay, so I actually wrote less words than I thought the first time because it's really hard when I'm like putting a few here, taking some out, and then I had to so I started out really wanting to figure out where I actually was. And the last one I only wrote 185 words. But because I'd already fixed with the last sprint, now with this one, everything I wrote was new. So where was I? I had to see where I was. Here we go. Okay, here we go. So this one was 208 actual words. So 10,000 is seeming a little bit trickier. Like in my brain, I'm like, sure, I can easily write 2,000 words, but it's 10 o'clock and I'm tired. So 208. Maybe I should change that to like 6,000. I think I'm going to change my goal for the weekend is now going to just be 6,000 words. Yeah. So that's my new goal because hold on. Okay, so I'm at 392 for right now. So, I mean, my goal is if I can write like another, wait, what did I say? 392. So if I can write 207 words the next sprint, then I will end with 600 words. So that's good. I also got distracted because I had people texting me about a friend has to write up somebody at work tomorrow and wanted to know how her write up sounded, and I got distracted because then I wanted all the drama, and then I had to put my phone on do not disturb. So okay, Jordan wrote 315. That's awesome. Wait, I'm confused. Did you do your Spanish homework or oh wait, you wrote, oh hold on, you said other things, hold on. Finished Spanish earlier, so then you wrote 159. So then total for the day, you're at 315. Okay, that makes sense. I'm like really tired. So we are going to start the last sprint in a few minutes and then go for, I think we'll do like one more like 20-minute sprint and end by like 10:30 because I'm old and tired. So. And Lindsay, are you still fighting with moms online or are you reading? Or did one of the children wake up? I think I need to go make coffee. I think I have coffee. I just have to find it and heat it up. I can turn off the... Okay, so we're just going to... You're still fighting? This makes me so happy. Oh, good. You did read some. Good. So does the goal still count since I moved the goal to now 6,000 words? Does it still mean that you have to finish the book by Monday? That's awesome. Okay, so we're gonna jump right into the next sprint now, though, so that way we can end at 10:25 because we're gonna do one more 20-minute sprint. So we're just gonna start right now. Okay, so I got quite a bit done. So I actually had a little bit that I wrote and then deleted because I was writing the scene and then I remembered I it's so confusing. So I already wrote quite a bit. And then because I've changed certain timeline things going on, it got too confusing to just keep writing. So I was like, I basically just need to go back to the beginning and start over without fully starting over. So I'm kind of rewriting this scene and then realized that it's very similar to the way that I wrote it originally, but it's a little different. And as I was starting to write this whole like dialogue scene stuff, I was like, well, hold on. I feel like there was something I already wrote that I liked the way it was done. So I went back, found it, copy and pasted it, and moved it around a little bit. And so now it's a lot better because I basically took the new stuff I was doing with the old and mushed it together in a way that works a lot better. So now I'm trying to figure out how many words I wrote for this one, but I can't remember where I ended the last time. So I'm just going to see how much my total I wrote basically for the whole thing. Okay. So here is where I started when I started doing the first one, and we'll see just total what I did for the whole. Okay, actually that's really good. So 659. So that's not bad at all. I'm not going to stream much more. I might write a little bit more so that way I can at least end with like 1,000 words. So I might do like one more little bit later tonight, but I am going to stop for now. Let's see. How did you guys do? I didn't write anything. I was too busy organizing my checklist order. That's good. See, these are writing or reading or productivity, just whatever you feel like doing when we hop on. I'm trying to figure out what the best day of the week to do these is. I wanted to do them on Wednesdays, but Wednesday is also the middle of my like work week and I'm usually pretty tired and just don't feel like doing anything. So I'm going to try seeing if maybe I want to keep doing them maybe on Fridays or maybe even doing them like Saturday nights or something. I might put a poll up on my community tab and on Instagram and see what day of the week people usually think would be good. And if I think I am going to start them from now on at 9 o'clock because in case the kids aren't fully in bed yet. And then we can go for like an hour and a half like we did tonight. So thank you both so much for hanging out with me during the sprints today. And have a good night. And I'm sure I will be talking to you later, Lindsay, because you have to tell me about why you're fighting with people. And I will see you guys. I don't want to do them weekly. I think I'm going to keep doing them like every 2 weeks. So I will see you guys during the next stream. Bye.